Bridget.
And we're the Twinchesters.
And we are going to review Doctor Who Episode 6 of Season 9, which was The Girl Who Lived, which, again, had Maisie Williams in it.
Yes.
I was very excited about that. And it's pretty much like her 800 years later.
Yes.
That's a huge gap.
It's a very, very large gap, and we're seeing how those 800 years have affected her.
She's pretty much just lost all sympathy, all feeling. She forgets. Like, she even forgot who her own family were and what her old name was.
Right. Because, you know, she doesn't, she has a human mind, so she doesn't have the mental capacity to retain those 800 years worth of memories. So she keeps journals.
I think that's really cool.
Yes. Which,
like, I would love to, like, just sit in her library and read all of her journals. That would be so interesting.
It really would. And you find out all the things that happened to her. You know, like, she survived the plague, and she was married and had children, and they died.
And she was accused of a witch because she helped them cure scarlet fever.
So she's definitely had a very interesting 800 years that have made her very jaded.
Yes. At this point, she kind of wants to just leave. She wants to travel with the Doctor.
She's done. She's had enough of being stuck.
My heart almost broke, and she was like, "You mean you didn't come for me?" And he was like, "No, it's just coincidence."
He's like, "Sorry, you just happened to be here." And she's just, like, devastated because she really believes that he's going to come back for her and take her away. And she asks him 2-3 times throughout the episode. She's like, just take me with you.
I think especially because Clara wasn't even with him in this episode.
That's true, yeah. Jenna Coleman was not in this episode.
Until the very end.
Until, like, the last 5 seconds. So, it was, I think that kind of really got his shoulders. I hope so.
Me. She's called
She's
Me.
Lady Me.
Lady Me.
Which is fantastic. She was really struggling with it.
And because of the fact that she's so jaded and she wants to leave, she winds up finding an alien.
Yeah, it just happened upon, like, her doorstep that there's, like, an alien
that'll tell her that he'll take her, you know.
Yeah, he promises to take her away if she can help him receive the Hades amulet to open up the gateway.
Well, it was his.
No, it was the Eye of Hades. It was his amulet, but
yeah, it was his amulet. He lost it,
the Eye of Hades.
Yeah, he lost his amulet, so she was helping him find it.
Right.
Which I thought this was like the first time in a while we've seen an alien that looked like an animal.
Yes, he was a lion.
He was like
man.
full lion.
What was he? Leo was in it. The rest of it I can't remember. But I liked what was really interesting was seeing the Doctor struggle with how Ashildr's been dealing with immortality.
Yeah.
Because, of course, he feels guilty. He's like, I shouldn't have left you alone for so long. But then at the same time, he's like, but I saved your life. And then she goes, you didn't save my life. You trapped me in it.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my God.
And then when
this poor chick.
Yeah. And then when he was like, who made you this way? She was like, you did.
Yeah.
Because
he basically just left her. He saves her life. And he doesn't even really stay long enough to explain anything to her. Yeah. He just leaves. So she has a lot of abandonment issues from that.
Yeah, it's like and the reason why she doesn't tell the Doctor about this alien is because she has to kill somebody in order for the amulet to work.
And she knows that the Doctor is just not going to have that.
Yeah, so pretty much she just betrays the Doctor, sends him off to really crappy guards. Who then in turn sets him free because he betrays Ashildr, gives him Ashildr's money.
Yeah. 30 pounds.
I loved watching him with that horse. Just like trying to like get that horse run faster. It was the funniest thing for some reason.
Yes, it was. Because it's. Yeah, I don't know. It was just amusing. And then they make the stupid criminal and I mean this guy
Sam Swiftly or whatever.
Sam Swift the Quick.
Sam Swift the Quick.
And he is the worst criminal ever. He's so bad.
No, I feel like he was set to hang. And he's standing there just making jokes, making, the people that came to watch him die happy before he died.
Yeah, he was...
So I was like, oh, that's kind of...
getting the crowd going.
That's kind of interesting.
So
she winds up putting the amulet on this guy, because she's like, he's a criminal who deserves to die.
Right.
The portal opens up, and it's like, like, you know, Avenger status. Avenger status of, you know, the hole opening up in space.
Yes. Oh my gosh. So these like fireballs start shooting out, and Ashilda's like, "Oh my god, what did I do?"
She's like, I care. I don't want to care, but I care.
It's just like chaos. So they wind up saving the town
by
making the criminal the second immortal.
Yeah, because she never used the cube.
The second repair kit.
Because she said nobody was good enough, but yet she was married with children.
Yeah.
So I don't know if she didn't want to use it on them because she didn't want to, like, stick them in a life that she had.
Maybe.
Or she, like, put their emotions above her emotions. You know, she didn't want to be selfish. And the fact that she was going to make them immortal because she didn't want to live without them. Over the fact that they'd be miserable as immortals.
That's true.
There's a lot that, like, because I feel
she
like
doesn't really,
she could have had
She doesn't
more
really
partner.
explain that other than simply saying nobody was good enough.
Yeah,
they kind of just brush over that. But what's really interesting is, so Sam doesn't know he's immortal now. He just knows that he's magically alive again.
Yeah.
But you can see how, you know, where Ashilda was just kind of like, okay, I'm alive, like I have to deal with this. He was like genuinely happy. He's like, I'm alive, like this is great.
Yeah,
like,
'cause
you know, he genuinely enjoys life.
Yeah.
You know, so it was really interesting to see that contrast of how each of them deal with it.
Definitely gonna be
And
interesting.
we got a mention of Captain Jack.
Yes, because he explains why they can't travel together.
Yes.
It's because they both have such a far off perspective. Nobody's keeping them in the now.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yes.
And he's like, I traveled with an immortal once, Captain Jack Harkness. She goes, who? And he's
I'm
like,
like,
what? He'll catch up to you eventually. You'll meet him
Yes,
soon.
you'll
I was like,
get there.
oh, okay, that's interesting.
Yes. So I like how, you know, basically Ashilda was saying to the doctor, like, you know, you come and you save everybody, but then you leave. Like, you don't deal with the aftermath.
Yeah.
So she's taking it upon herself to now deal with the aftermath.
Yeah, he was like, who told you that? And she goes, well, take your pick. She goes, you leave a lot of people behind.
Yes.
I found a lot of them. I'm picking up the pieces.
Right.
So now that's like kind of like her little job now. So I'm very interested to see if she's gonna pop up in other episodes.
Well, I think she's going to, because when Clara comes back to the TARDIS, you know, she has a picture. It's cute because the doctor like helped a student like, you know, study and take a test.
Interview Winston Churchill.
Oh yes, the interview Winston Churchill, and you know she gets an A, so she sends him a cute little picture, you know, like thanks. But in the background is a shoulder.
Yeah.
So it's I can't
Definitely
wait.
interesting.
I'm loving Maisie Williams' story arc.
Yes.
I think it's
I
really great.
especially want there to be another mention of Captain Jack or her mentioning Captain Jack.
I just want
because,
Jack.
because of the fact they're both immortal, they have to cross paths at some point in time.
And I think he would be really good for her. Like, he's really... Obviously, the doctor can help Ashilda, you know, but he is also so very jaded.
Yeah.
Like, he doesn't... 2,000 years later, he still
And
doesn't
also,
know how to handle loss.
The doctor was born immortal.
That's true. He was born into this.
Jack was just turned immortal. He died, and then he wasn't dead anymore, pretty much.
Well, because
Rose, yeah.
You know...
So somebody else made that decision for them.
for them.
That
So
they
Jack's
wanna live
really, really the only one that can, you know, maybe give her some kind of comfort and answers.
I also like at the end when, you know, Clara comes back from TARDIS after a long day of work. She's like, "Oh, take me somewhere magical." And she like hugs him. He's like, "I've missed you, Clara."
Oh, I know.
And I was
it was
like,
such a cute little moment.
He needs, like, he realized in that moment that he needs Clara around because he needs somebody to remind him what he's fighting for.
Right, like Clara basically grounds him. You know,
Yeah.
or not just her. It's always like the companions always ground the doctor, like
Yeah.
to keep them rooted to their purpose and remind them, like you said, like what he's doing, like
Why what he's fighting
what
for.
he's fighting for.
It's gonna be.
So it was a cute little moment.
Yeah, I thought it was a really good episode. It was
Mhm.
like it wasn't a filler, but it was a filler at the same time.
It was just kind of like a little update. It's a little build up for Ashilda's character. We probably won't see her again for a while because they want to keep us guessing, is she going to come back? If she comes back, what's going to happen?
Yeah, I have a theory she might come back with the Clara leaving, because a lot of you may know Jenna's Coleman. She filmed her last episode.
This is officially her final season.
When Ashildr said, I work with the people you left behind, I'm like, maybe Clara leaves. And now Ashildr and her they work together to make this bond.
It could definitely be a possibility because it's not been released specifically how Clara.
They're not
going to release specifically how Clara is leaving the show. So that's definitely it. Could be Clara leaving of her own accord, or basically the doctor, is like, I can't do this anymore. And he kind of just leaves.
Yeah.
And it could be she crosses paths with Ashilda, and
Ashildr could be waiting,
Or
so
that
picture, she's in their time now.
Yeah.
She's in modern day London.
Right.
But let us know what you guys thought about the episode in the comments down below, and any of your theories about, what Ashildr is going to do next. And what about Clara? Anybody have any ideas of how Clara is going to leave the show?
Yes.
Love to know in the comments down below.
Don't protest to get Jack back.
And don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll see you guys later. Bye.